EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's Sunday morning. You watching EmceeTV The Podcast. It's your boy Wilson. Moving slow this morning, folks, so I apologize. But as always with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast, and they know.
Oh, we up in here. Ray, what's happening this morning, bro? How you feeling?
Man, it's NFL Sunday. We woke up to football. The Colts, last I checked, the Colts was whooping ass. Jonathan Taylor's having a career-like day right now. So, shout out to the Colts.
They're already playing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they in Germany, so they was getting down probably like 8:30 this morning.
Oh, okay.
9:30 or some shit.
I was thinking, yeah, that's real early, but makes sense.
Yeah, they're playing the Falcons, 22-17 Colts right now.
Okay.
But, we had a long night last night. We had one night with Splashy G at Lefty's Live Music, and that was beautiful.
That's exciting, man. That's exciting. Props to you for putting that on and orchestrating everything and putting that together. That's a big play for the city. Shout out to Lefties. For holding it down with that one. And was it Marcel P. Black and Splashy G?
Man, Marcel P. Black, man. Shout out the homie Marcel P. Black and the homie L. Smooth Mensa. And they came up here by way of Tulsa and Oklahoma City.
Had you worked with them prior to this? Were you?
This is our first time meeting. You know what I'm saying? Me and Marcel, we've been following each other on social media for a while now. And, I bought an album from him and shit online. And, we've been liking and sharing posts and shit like that, just politicking. And he's been trying to get his way up to Iowa. He's never performed up here. And he's seen I was ultra active. And he just reached out and inquired about what it would take to rap out here, And I like the style of rap he was doing, man. Them gentlemen are super MCs, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they rap for real.
I gotta tap in with him a little bit. I was gonna try and make it down there last night. I ran late at work and ended up got this rental property that's been holding me down for struggling to keep my head above water. You know what I mean? So it's time to let somebody else rent this for a minute and just get up out of there. So
we're going to Oklahoma, bro. The homie L Smooth, elite motherfucking MCing on the stage. You hear me?
Okay.
Like elite MCing on the stage, bro.
I was just talking to DJ Papa Cal, and he said they go down there quite a bit, and him and DJ Hike go down there quite a bit and spin records. I guess it's not very far from Kansas City, and Kansas City ain't very far from us. Shout out to Tremaine up in here. He hit us with a of emojis.
Shout out my brother Tremaine.
Hell yeah, straight vodka.
Man,
I feel like I was drinking straight vodka. I still got the sleep in my eyes, and I've already showered. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, bro, and then they had a DJ with him, DJ Cutley. Jedi, dog. Hey.
Up there with the wicked.
Dog, with the wicked Cuddy. Like, the turntables. Like, these motherfuckers ain't, hey. You could tell this is what they do. This is how they get their money. And if it ain't how they get their money mainly, it's definitely secondary, like professional all the way around. So shout out Marcel P. Black, man. Shout out motherfucking L Smooth. And shout out DJ Cutley, dog. Hey, they came and did hip hop for Des Moines.
That's dope.
We needed that.
You'd love to hear good things like that. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes folks come through and you're like, I don't really want to shit on nobody. We'll cruise over this one. Hey, good job. Thank you. Goodbye. You know what I mean? But it sounds like by all accounts, it was, I seen some posts on Facebook this morning. Everybody seemed like they had a great time. Seems like the performances were off the chain. It was no mess, no stress. It was an all around great event. So congrats, man.
Yeah. And if, I want to give love to, let me give love to everybody that performed, obviously. Dre Day Machiavelli, Untitled, Mona, Frank Mink, Lope, T-Bear, Crazy Baby, Rome Oliver, Nas, L Smooth, Marcel, and Splashy. But the notable performances for me, because, every single show has notable performances. Not to say anybody did bad, but some motherfuckers just wrecked shit. You know what I'm saying? Performance of the night for me will go to L Smooth for sure. I was fucking with Crazy Baby. Crazy Baby got out there and rapped his ass off tonight, homie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the homie Crazy Baby.
And then I would say
Southside.
Frank Mank, Loke, and Marcel P. Black.
There we go.
Them all, and you know what I'm saying? Not to say nobody did bad, because nobody did bad, but you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like these guys had the juice tonight for me.
I like it.
For me.
I love it. You know,
and I rap too. And if I felt like I stole the show, I would have said that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too, you know, shit. I would have been like, shit. Yeah, I did what I had to do. But including me, I feel like those four had the juice. And it was a great night, man. It was a great night.
That's dope. That's dope, man. You love to see the standout performances. You know what I mean?
So, yeah. So we're gonna go to. I'm gonna hook up with L Smooth, and we're gonna make it to. We're gonna make it to Oklahoma City, man, because he got I think he got a weekly rap show he do, or a weekly or a monthly rap show he's been doing. Has been cracking for like 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I got to do one more thing while we're talking here, because I need to jump on Facebook and grab one more graphic to bring in that I forgot we're gonna need to talk about. So, but I can walk and chew gum at the same time slightly. Yeah, bro. So you built a good enough relationship with these fellas that you feel like it's time to go down and see what they talk about down there in Tulsa. Is it Tulsa?
Oh yeah, Oklahoma City and Tulsa, man. If they doing hip hop like they brought up here down there, and there's more of them down there doing it in the same fashion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to get up in that circle. That's a no-brainer. Yeah. That's a no-brainer.
I love that.
That's a fucking no-brainer, homie.
That's exciting to. It's exciting to see that kind of hit. You know what I mean? Once you get into a pocket like that, you're like, oh man. You say there's, you know what I mean? Like, especially if they're hyping up somebody like, oh yeah, we cool, but the homie down there is killing it. You know what I mean? Once you start seeing and hearing things like that, it's like, oh, okay.
I got an interview dropping with him. Shout out Do Better. You know what I'm saying? We went over there and did a little reboot of GFG TV yesterday. We had L Smooth over there, T Bear, and Marcel P. Black. And we got some good gems from them, man.
Okay.
So we're going to have an episode dropping shortly, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers check that out and give you background about those gentlemen, and it'll be a good view or listen.
Right. All right. Well, I think ATM's about to jump in here with us. Not go live with us or nothing, but I did go ahead and bring in the graphic. December 8th at Lefties. We got a show coming up. I believe Ray gonna be doing some rapping on this one.
Damn, December 8th. Is it the 5th or the 8th? It's the 8th? Okay.
Oh, I lied. You're right. It's the 5th.
Okay.
I misspoke. But the graphics
that sound different.
Folks can see it. But yeah, you're right. It is December 5th. Lefties Live Music on University here in Des Moines. Make this a little bigger so my old ass eyes can see it. There we go. We got ATM, Schwem, Snake Lucci, Big Ray West. Ray, help me out. Who else we got on there?
Desi X.
Oh, yep. I seen she's got a hardcore show coming up. She kind of get out there with everything.
It was last night, I think.
Oh, okay. They had a flyer for that at the YMCA on the drinking fountain.
Yeah, I think it was at Skelter.
Oh, okay. Yep. You know what? I think you're right. And then Meep Mode and Hollowed Hive.
Okay. I don't have a flyer, so that's why I couldn't help you.
Right. Okay. My fault. I had to cheat and jump back over to Facebook to see it real quick because it's a little bigger over here on the.
I'm a little familiar with Meat Mode. We did a few shows together. I know him through my cousin C-Rob. He running that crowd. What did me and Meat Mode do? Recently did XBK Live with Pound Game Addison. Shout out my homeboy Pound Game Addison. Then we did we did another show together. I can't remember that one, but I know the name, and I know I DJ'd for him and rapped with him. I feel like.
Hell yeah.
Swim and ATM, that's legendary in itself right there. You know what I'm saying? To get both of them back on the same stage, and it's gonna happen in Des Moines too. What?
The homies are back together, and it says sounds by Dirt Nasty Beats.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Baby. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang Baby making a name for herself in the DJ and shit again. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the gigs and shit, stealing all this DJ money. You need to slow down.
see what you're doing.
Right, I see what you're doing. You fucking up the DJ money. Nah, on everything, on some real shit, man. Shout out to homie Dirt Nasty, man. He did the show last night at Skelter. I think he did that Desi X show. So
okay.
Yep.
That's what's up. Big ups to the homie. No, that's exciting. It's exciting. EmceeTV gonna be up in there doing a couple things. Yeah, no, this is cool. The flyer they put together is fun. You know what I mean? It's very Christmas with a Halloween twist, if you will. You know what I mean? It's got a little angry snowman. It reminds me of like a Tim Burton type of Christmas. You know what I mean? It's a little dark and a little.
It reminds me of that motherfucking Jack Frost movie.
There we go. I was trying to come up with it, and that's exactly what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yep. The horror film.
Yeah. Everything.
But yeah, so I mean, you know, Lefties is out here holding it down. That's exciting. You know, hip hop is in full effect out here in Des Moines. Ray's holding it down. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. I
think B Well had a show at Woolies last night too, so it was a lot to do, man.
Yep. And especially for as cold as it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got snow for the first time. I think last year we didn't even have snow on Christmas. I want to say it was 65 degrees on Christmas or 56 or something. You know what I mean? It was I feel like those two numbers were involved, and it was warmer than usual.
I felt like shit outside yesterday, man.
Yeah. I got the sniffles a little bit. I've been popping the vitamin C, trying to shake it.
For people to come out and spend their money on live music in the cold, in the snow, in the rain, you know, and shout out my OG Jason Morris, you know, give you a belly. You know, they was in the building last night. He did a double header.
Nice.
So he did the early show and the late show.
Okay.
Like, you know, so
he was doing it up big.
Yeah, man, you just love to see it when people decide to spend their hard ass earned money on some live music to give it to us.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a beautiful thing, man.
Who was the early show yesterday? Do you know?
Some rock and roll shit. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I feel you.
It must have been a big touring band because they had all types of equipment and all types of motherfuckers was there.
Okay.
We didn't get set up till damn near 9:30. Yeah, but. Okay. You know, it was all love. We got to run a little later, and it panned out. We kept the show moving, man. We didn't take no intermissions, no breaks. Just ran it front to back. You know, like y'all here for a show, shit. We finna give it to you, man. And we did that. You know.
Well, speaking of hip hop, let's get into some hip hop. We're gonna start off with a sensational. I don't know if that's the word.
Go ahead, do your thing, man. Talk about him.
We're going to start off with Diddy. Diddy's team denies reports that he was caught drinking alcohol in prison. This comes in from Hot New Hip Hop.
Diddy.
The Diddler's back. Reports of Diddy allegedly drinking homemade alcohol behind bars following his promise to commit to his sobriety journey. As late of okay, so this comes in from TMZ. Whoop, I didn't even bring the graphic in. I forgot. I'm a producer too. Hang on. There we go. This image comes in from Mark J. Rebelis from USA Today Sports via Imagine Images. As I said, the article goes on to say, as of late, the general public has learned a few more details about Diddy and his prison stay at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey. Some new photos of him have emerged, reports of his first job at the jail surface, and even accusations that authorities caught him drinking homemade alcohol behind bars shocked fans.
I think it's Diddy up in there drinking Pruno.
You know what I'm saying? TMZ reported that Sean Combs got in trouble with prison officials, but they seemingly haven't imposed any punitive consequences as of press time. Many folks who came across this story had a lot to say, as he previously promised in court to commit to a sobriety journey. The bad boy mogul's legal woes made him sober for the first time in 25 years. Hopefully this doesn't suggest a hard relapse. So, I mean, it sounds like at this point, they're just rumors. Diddy's good for a story. You never know what's really going on with this dude. Was it all a show in order to try and, lighten the prison sentence, or is he serious about it and he wants to make amends?
Man, respectfully, dog, I'm off the Diddy shit, man. But I don't know.
That was, aside from the other ones I pulled, that was really, I mean, it was a slow news day. So I said, you know what?
No disrespect towards you, no shade towards you, no, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm Diddy'd out, dog. Pause.
I love it.
Cool. I'm just cool on that shit. Like, I'm just cool on that shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's that Hollywood entertainment shit, you know.
If it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. My bad.
Nah, you're good. You're good. This one was meh. You know what I mean? It wasn't that impressive, but it was a little bit scandalous. Instead of sensational, I should have said scandalous. It was a little scandalous. We didn't have anything that was real scandalous in the news today, so
yeah,
I played into the social media clickbait type of shit, and I threw that in there. But let's hit them with some real hip hop news, because that's really what we all about out here, man. Tee them off with that. Hit them with the OGs.
So,
or choose one. It don't matter. You can go into whatever you want, bro.
So, I think we got to talk about the James Gunn statement.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? James Gunn says 2025 could be hip hop's best year yet. Praises Earl Sweatshirt and more. That comes in via complex.com. DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn is showing love to hip-hop. The director took the threads this week to share his thoughts on the state of the genre despite rap's recent chart struggles. Gunn argued that hip-hop is thriving creatively and may be one of the strongest eras yet. For the first time in 35 years, there are no rap songs in the top 40. Boy, I just said this before we got on air. Hello. No rap songs in the top 40, which is crazy considering I think this might be the best year for hip-hop in years. Gunn wrote, loving so much great stuff from La Russell, Open Mike Eagle, a whole bunch of, Twitter mentions and shit. Gunn's post arrives in the wake of Billboard's October report, noting that for the first time since 1990, no rap songs appeared in the top 40 on the top 100. The absence sparked conversations about the genre's commercial downturn, but Gunn's perspective highlighted hip-hop's artistic renaissance outside of mainstream metrics. Known for his sharp ear and eclectic soundtracks across films like Guardians of the Galaxy and The Suicide Squad, Gunn praised the lineup of independent and experimental rappers from Bay Area standout La Russell to underground heavyweights like A$AP Rock and Open Mike Eagle. His comments struck a chord with fans in the comment section who see 2025 as a return of creativity and individuality in hip-hop, even if it's not reflected on the charts. Legendary producer The Alchemist also weighed in on the conversation, offering his own take on rap's rare absence from the charts. Like Gunn, Alchemist suggested the lull says more about mainstream trends than the genre's creative health, reinforcing that hip-hop's greatness isn't measured by chart numbers. Exactly. No rap in top 40 has nothing to do with music being bad or good. Let me say that again. No rap in top 40 has nothing to do with music being bad or good.
Initially, it kind of set off an alarm in my head, and I was like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to get out of this? But I since we've discussed it, we've kind of scrambled the egg a little bit and looked to see what's going on. I would agree. This doesn't necessarily seem like a bad thing. It seems like it's something that you got to unpack a little bit, you know what I mean? Because initially it's like, oh man, what does this signify? But I think
dog, it signifies that people are just tired of motherfucking bullshit rap.
Yep. Like the trash that the labels are pushing, heavy hardcore, the singy songy shit. We want to get back to the basics.
Not only that, it's the braggadocious, luxurious life that nobody can fucking afford. Like nobody wants to hear songs about all this money you got and all how easy life is and super balling and shit when we're just motherfucking wage slaves struggling weekly. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to hear about your prime rib while eating grilled cheese.
Yeah, the average guy can't do any of that shit that you're rapping about, and like everybody, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's money, misogynistic shit, and I just think that people are getting tired of that. Motherfuckers, they're craving substance again,
And I dig it.
They want something that makes them feel.
Yeah, I like
something that has replay value.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. It's a good point, and I like it. And I think that is a perfect transition into this next article because it is it's something that's just due. Should have popped up on us a long time ago. And salute to the OGs for this one because Outkast is in the news, talking Big Boy and Dre, and this article comes from the image comes from Maya Daleen from Spock, Wire Images, and it says this is from Cleveland.com. It says Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2025. Georgia hip hop duo Outkast lands amongst their heroes. When Outkast burst out of Atlanta in the mid-90s, they didn't just rewrite Southern hip-hop, they redrew the boundaries of the entire game. This wasn't East Coast versus West Coast anymore. It was something freer, stranger, and infinitely more imaginative. Hip-hop as a cosmic philosophy, as a social mirror, as a pure possibility. Andre 3000 Benjamin and Antoine Big Boy Patton were a two-headed force of nature. One a visionary futurist, the other a smooth-talking street poet. Together they proved that art could argue and harmonize all at once. That contradiction could be its own kind of truth. Tonight they join the musicians they grew up listening to. Donald Childish Gambino Glover inducted the duo into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, calling their sound something that had no business being in the mainstream. Ooh, let me say it again. Something that had no business being in the mainstream. Outkast reunited on the red carpet, their energy still electric decades later. Their 1994 debut put Atlanta on the map. That would be that Southern playlist of Cadillac funky music. But by AT-Aliens and Equimini, they were bending time and language itself, rapping about space travel, spirituality, and Southern hustle in the same breath. Then came Stankonia, a technicolor blast of funk, chaos, and revolution that gave the world Miss Jackson and B.O.B. Bombs over Baghdad.
Man, that boy motherfucking, they went crazy on that shit.
Yeah.
That boy, Big Boy, those Trace Tone. Did you ever think that I rock the microphone to like that, Big Boy? Ever still say big things happen every time we meet today?
Hell yeah.
That boys went crazy on that motherfucker. Outkast bumping up and down the street, the slapback Cadillac, about 5 nigga deep, say 5, MC freestyle to the beat.
Outkast transcended the label of rap group. They became a cultural pivot point, proof that hip-hop could be surreal, cerebral, joyful, and deeply human all at once. Few artists in the genre swung that hard and connected so cleanly. Big hugs were shared between the two before they accepted the award. The Rochambeau to decide who would walk first. Oh, they Rochambeau to decide who would talk first. But the duo had an all-star cast for a medley at the end that spoke for everyone. You even had it. You had to shake it like a Polaroid. There's no Childish Gambino without Outkast. There's no modern Atlanta sound without their blueprint. Just two brothers from the South who dared to dream in Technicolor and made the world listen. That's a well-written article too. Props to let me pull that up real quick because that dude, the way he almost had a little Outkast in him when he was talking like that. You know what I mean? And so the author of that article that I just read was Peter Chakirian. And
I'm playing B.O.B. as soon as we get off this podcast.
Hell yeah. Bro, I had that Southern playlist of Cadillac Funky Music cassette. Oh, bro, I used to play the shit out of that.
Man, my cousins had Outkast. I want to say my cousin Ali and my cousin D-Man had some Outkast cassettes. And yeah, in the 90s.
All the players came from far and wide.
The art of storytelling.
Oh, bro.
Elevators. Motherfucking all types of shit, man.
They was on some different shit.
Yeah,
the Dungeon Family, Outkast, it was the real deal. You know what I mean? Like they were.
And I remember back in the day, man, thinking that, dog, these guys got some of the hardest beats I've ever heard. Like Organized Noise, was it?
Yep.
Doing they shit, man. Oh, this shit is incredible. Like, who is doing these beats?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think that was all part of the Dungeon Family, if I'm correct. Like that was, I mean, like the whole sound came out of one house in one spot in Atlanta. And you know, I mean, they put on with Big Gip and a lot of them dudes, but yeah,
Goody Mob guys.
Yep, Goody Mob. I think Killer Mike ran with them for a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
hard, man.
Yeah, talk about epic. And the cool thing is, we were just talking about going to Atlanta. Me and the homie Ryan the other day. You can their old house is available on Airbnb, so you can Airbnb that house out for the day where they created a lot of those hits. You can stay up in there and get that vibe.
Yeah, that's crazy. They motherfucking making money off of everything nowadays. Dude, you know what we could do? We could charge people to just to be in the house that the songs were made in, man. They'll pay, dog. We just tell them that Stankonia was recorded in this room, and they'll buy it. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
The house is equipped with stripper poles and everything.
That's crazy, dog.
Props to them.
Just to be in a room that an album was created in. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm going to pay extra.
Oh,
why? Because Dr. Dre recorded here motherfucking 35 years ago. That's why.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Like, you got frat dudes trying to run a house in Compton. Like, her Dre stayed here.
Her Dre stayed here. Right. I'm like, sir, respectfully, what the fuck do that got to do with anything today? Give us the room Dre had.
Knocking on the door, looking for the Chronic.
Right. You ass going to jail.
Oh shit! No, that's exciting. Props to them. Props to Childish Gambino. That had to have been big for him to be the cat that got to walk him out. You know what I mean? These dudes are legends. They've been holding it down for a long time. I got to see Big Boy perform a couple times. He performed at Visha one year here, and then he also performed at more recently at 8035. And I got to shoot pictures and I got to see him perform.
I was up there in Visha that year in Ames, but we didn't go to the concert.
That was the year I think that they ended it after that because I think it got real wild.
Yeah.
People were flipping cars and
we didn't go for no concert. There wasn't no need to.
Speaking of frat dudes, No Weirdos Allowed jumped up in here and said, "Yo, what's happening? Appreciate the support. NWA up in here with us."
NWA. Oh, I love No Weirdos with Attitudes.
I'm excited to be here. Nah, man, this is dope.
So with Outkast getting in, you know what I'm saying? You might as well break it down into the Salt and Pepper at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You know, I heard they were up in there too. You want to take that next one? Or you want me to?
Yep.
Okay.
So Salt and Pepper also make history. Hip-hop legend Missy Elliott served as a presenter for Salt and Pepper, who became the first hip-hop artist to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as musical influences. Spinderella is the first DJ to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The pioneering group consisting of Cheryl Salt James, Sandra Pepper Denton, and Deidre Spinderella Roper revolutionized hip-hop in the late 1980s and early 1990s with their bold lyrics addressing female sexuality, independence, and empowerment. Their performance featured In Vogue, the legendary R&B quartet, alongside Herbie Lovebug and Kid and Motherfucking Play. The collaboration highlighted Salt and Pepper's impact on both hip-hop and R&B, demonstrating how their music transcended genre boundaries and paved the way for future generations of female rappers.
That's exciting. That's exciting. Props to Salt and Pepper. I got to see them on one of those 90s tours down at Wells Fargo Arena a while back. That was kind of fun. I had never seen them. I grew up watching them on MTV Jams Countdown and shit when Bill Bellamy used to host it. And
it's none of your business.
Yeah. And what was the other one? Oh, No Weirdos said, "Where's the DZ interview? And when y'all gonna get Rich the Factor up there, bro?"
Right, shit. I got a Rich the Factor performance, but that's about as good as I can do right now. Rich don't talk to cameras. You can get a good Rich interview. Hey, more power to you. I think I've seen maybe 2 or 3 of them, and they were just okay. But as far as I know, the orcas don't talk on camera.
That's funny. Well, you know what? You tag Rich in this. See if you can get him on here. Nah. Props to Salt and Pepper. That's respect. That's dope.
Hey, and the DZ interviews and the links. Hey, can you drop the DZ interview in the chat?
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah. Let me see if I can't grab it. CP up in here with us. Salute.
Hey, shout out my brother CP, man. Hey, we got fire music coming out, man. We got a new record with DZ dropping at midnight. You know what I'm saying? Big Ray West, DZ, CP, and Test One, produced by Tremaine, called Smoke and Ride. It's a heat rock. You definitely don't want to miss it.
All right, here we go. I got the DZ interview right here.
DZ interview. Hey, the motherfucking link is in the comments.
Right about meow. Hang on one second. Boom. Link is pasted.
You know what I'm saying? There it is. So that's us chopping it up with DZ, man. Shout out to Northwest Orca, man. And shout out EmceeTV, man, for making plays happen.
Appreciate you, dog. You know, I mean, shit, that was a joint operation. You know what I mean? That was exciting, a lot of fun. And I got the feeling from him he wants to come back on again. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it brewing like a pot of coffee. So
yeah, man. We could do the part 3. You know, he's got a long story to tell. You know,
he does. There's a lot in there. He's got some fun stories. You know what I mean? The man has lived an exciting life, to say the least.
Yeah, he's doing all the rapper shit that we dreamed of doing.
Amen. He's been doing it since he was young, right? I mean,
yeah.
If I'm guessing he's probably close to my age. He's probably, if not 40, he's close to 40, and he's been rapping for 20 plus years. So he's been doing this on a major scale since he was like 18.
If I had to guess, and I have no idea, if I had to guess, he gives me about 44.
Okay.
Maybe 45, in that range. That's what I feel
like. Let's see if Google can tell us.
Okay, there we go. Shit. The little salt and pepper in his beard gives me about 45.
Okay. There's another rapper named DZ. That's not the one we want. Where we at? Nothing. AI was.
He's low key.
It's mysterious.
Said, man, I'm a gritter, man. Ain't no fingerprints, my boy.
Yeah. Google Gemini AI does not know how old DZ is. It did pull up the Daily Slaps, though. Shout out to T Nutty, Big Ray West, and DZ. Yeah.
Hey, Cuddy been sharing the shit out of my set, man. So mad respect to DZ. A lot of people been seeing that shit.
Real talk. So Ray, we got about 10 minutes left. What do we get into? We got a little football today. We kind of started off with some football talk. Where we going? What do we got?
So we can get into a little bit of football talk. You know what I'm saying? So we got a few noon games coming up. We got the Giants and the Bears. We got Bills and Dolphins. We got Ravens and Vikings. We got Browns and Jets. We got Patriots and Bucks. We got Saints and Panthers. We got Jags and Texans. And yeah.
Okay. I like it. We got a little NBA tonight too. Looks like the Rockets and the Bucks kick it off at 2:30. Celtics and Magic at 5. Nets and Knicks at 5. Thunder and Grizzlies at 5. Pistons and 76ers at 6:30. Pacers and Warriors go at it again at 7:30. I caught a piece of that game. I want to say it was last night or maybe the night before. And then my T-Wolves play the Kings at 8 o'clock. We got the late game because it looks like they're playing the West Coast team, so
right,
that makes sense. I could probably catch a piece of that too because it's right about the time I'll be cleaning things up at work. What are you? What's got your attention today, Ray? Are you leaning more into the? I know you're an NFL guy, but you're gonna try and your Lakers have been looking solid. I know they ain't playing today, but they've been looking solid lately. You tapping into basketball, or is this a day reserved for football?
Man, so I feel like we're coming off a loss. Lakers got beat up pretty bad by the Hawks, a 20-point loss. That was the night of the show, Saturday, last night. So I'm cool on that, you know. Today I'm gonna be on some NFL shit. Cowboys don't play. We're in the bye week. Games that I'll be interested in today. I think that Buccaneers and Patriots is going to be something interesting. Ravens and Vikings low-key will be interesting. And then the game of the week will probably be... It's probably that Rams and Niners game, to be real. You know what I'm saying? That's a division game, and, you know, they're both off to a hot start. And then we got a good Sunday night game with the Steelers and the Chargers. So I'm gonna be everywhere.
Oh yeah. What about this Lions and Commanders game? Isn't that kind of a replay of a Thanksgiving game? Didn't they used to play? Wasn't it Cowboys, Lions, and Commanders that used to play on Thanksgiving all the time?
So they all play. They don't play each other though.
Oh, okay.
So the Lions, Commanders, and Cowboys play every Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I learned that from you, dog.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that Lions and Commanders game, that's not going to be nothing because the Commanders lost their starting quarterback. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, and I guess some news broke on that, and it wasn't a break. He just dislocated his elbow or his shoulder.
Yeah, elbow, I believe.
Yeah, but originally folks were speculating that it looked like it was a pretty hard injury and he may be out. But, I mean, for a long minute, but hopefully he's just down for a little bit.
Yeah, and I fully expect the Lions to whoop ass in that. You know what I'm saying? Jared Goff has only thrown 3 picks this year. Jahmyr Gibbs is running crazy. St. Brown's having a low-key big year. So, you know, I expect the Lions to be the Lions.
We got kind of a lot of dudes on the Lions team too, don't we? From Iowa?
I imagine there's a few.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe not a lot, but there's a handful of players that came out of Iowa that are playing for Detroit.
Right. So yeah.
Okay.
What about you, man? What you got going on for the rest of the afternoon?
I got to get back over to that rental house and do a couple things. I got to run to Walmart and then I'm off to work. So it's as soon as we're done here, I'm throwing these shoes on and I'm running out the door, and then it's no sleep till Brooklyn. So. Man.
I ain't mad at you, baby.
Need another cup of coffee. I'm going out in the cold. I'm about to start swinging that hammer. I feel like I talked to Ryan Nixon the other day, and he said he was going to jump on an episode with us here pretty soon. So we might have an episode with Ryan Nixon coming right around the corner. So I feel like you guys just did a track together, so you definitely going to have something to talk about on there. And I'm excited to pick his brain about battle rap.
Yeah, Ryan Nixon can rap too. You know, he's one of the OG white rappers from Des Moines. You know what I'm saying? Mad respect to Nixon.
He's been out here doing it for a long time. When I had the Asfade interview on there, he commented and said, "Man, I've been rapping. I've been out here. I remember rapping when he was. I can't remember the name of the group, but Asfade had referenced a group that he was in the early days, and." Ryan Nixon said, I remember when he first came on the scene and he was rapping as that, you know what I mean? Like he was kind of representing himself as them. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
So All right.
So what you got on the menu for today? What's the family eating tonight?
I don't know. I think I gotta grab something quick along the way.
That's my motherfucking wife's job, dog. I don't know.
Nah. Oh shit! Pull the feed. Where's the cord? Pull the feed.
What? You think I forgot? Man, it's my motherfucking wife's job, homie.
Guess I'm eating a sandwich now.
Right. Cereal it is.
She threw some shit on the smoker the other day, and so I think we got pork chops.
Oh, you have a wife that smokes?
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, she'll throw some pork chops on the smoker with some sweet potatoes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Can't beat that.
Yeah, what do you got going on?
Man, we've been on a steak kick on Sunday. Me and the fellas, we get together, man, and it's been NFL Steak Sunday. This is going to be our 6th week running, bro.
Oof. Okay.
Man, so I got me an insane dry aged ribeye. I'm going to light this Weber up and get to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I respect
that. A loaded baked potato and a young iceberg salad or something, you dig?
Oh, man. All right, you said nothing but a word. I'm on my way.
You know what I mean? Shit. Hey, it's a Flintstone steak, too, so you can get a piece. Shit.
He said we hold it by the bone around here.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit.
No, that's dope. That's dope. CP up in the comments, he said, Sam Laporte, Jack Campbell. Laporta.
Oh, man, I forgot CP was a Lions fan. Get the hell out of here with that shit.
I like the Lions, too.
CP, I forgot. I forgot. Smooth G's a Lions fan, too.
There we go.
Oh,
there
God.
we go. I love it.
You fucking Lions. They're doing good this year, but I wouldn't put my money on them, though.
I heard somebody say that about the Chiefs on Fox Sports Radio on the way home the other night. He said they're not making it to the playoffs.
Oh, you're crazy as fuck. It's a gauntlet, though. Hey, the Broncos is on top right now and the Chargers. They whooping ass. I think Denver's 1, the Chargers are 2, and the Chiefs are currently 3rd. So it's a gauntlet, but, man, they got to string some wins together. I think they'll be all right, though. The Chiefs will, if anything, at the very least, they're going to make a wild card, bro.
CP said, "Is that a Lions hat you're wearing, Ray?"
You wish. You wish. This is my OG motherfucking Brother Lynch hung. It's some garden block shit.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. Ray got NFL to get to, and I got to go out in the cold. So, as always, this is your boy Steve from EmceeTV.
It's your boy Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast and they know.
I appreciate everybody tuning in, watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing to the podcast. We do this for y'all. Thank you so much. We're going to continue to bring these big interviews. Stay tuned. Ryan Nixon coming soon. More DZ.
And?
We got Chris Webby coming.
There it is.
We got
That's what they want to know. What's that update? Can we get a quick update on that?
I'm still editing the video, but ideally it drops within the next 10 days.
There it is, y'all. Yep. Chris Webby on EmceeTV potentially in the next 10 days.
Yeah, so I'm ultra excited. I want to put a sizzle reel out first, but it's coming. It's coming, y'all. I promise. We're going to drop some major heat on y'all. It's going to be massive.
Already.
So, until next time, we out. Peace.
Hello.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us. Them goons ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck them like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take